consumption, fruits, vegetables, Andhra is number one. All our fruits are going to Gulf and some other countries, even America. Now I am having a big problem because the supply chain total disruptions. Even our aqua, we are sending all our aqua to all over the world, either Europe or America, so many countries. Now we are having a big setback. Now this crisis time we have to set right, and then we want to have a development again. I want to develop Rayalaseema horticulture hub nearly by spending 1 lakh crores now. 30,000 crores from government, 70,000 crores from private investment. Now all these things now, my farmers are suffering. Either banana, any crop for that matter. Even agriculture will have a problem. Consumer will have a short-term problem. Even innovators like you, all entrepreneurs here to come innovate ideas. How to protect all these things, which is the best way. Then I am confident temporarily we'll have a setback. Long term, we'll have a advantage. This is where you have to see Andhra, this is the line I have taken. I am moving in that direction. Now my aim is by 2047, Andhra should be the #1 economy in the country. That is where I want to contribute. That is the planning I am having. Very strong vision document I have prepared. I am planning another 15 years, around 15% growth consistently. As on today, my growth rate is 2 years, around 12%. I have to pick up further, 15%.
Thank you very much, sir. Especially all of us are extremely confident, and I must admit I have a vested interest in Amravati. Sir, as you know, my ancestral place is there.
Your native place is that, Amravati.
Very close to where he lives, by the way, Tadipalli, sir. Thank you, sir. So I think you've understood, in terms of the vision, it's not something all of us, it's a lesson for us also, because one is you have to be bold in how you think. The state is growing at 12%, what he said for the last 2 years, but then he's aiming for 15%. He's thinking ahead almost to 2047. So I think it's a lesson for entrepreneurs also on how you think for the long term, whether you're first generation, second generation, or even third generation, which most of us are here today. Important to think long term, to believe in your dreams, to have to build all the capabilities, to build institutions, which actually support that, and also to have the right talent, in our case, to take it there. Sir, in closing, because I believe a lot of members also have questions, just one last thing, sir, because especially when it comes to corporates, of course, today 2% of our profits is for CSR, the contribution which companies have to make. It was mandated by the government, otherwise it was never there in the past. But only one thing I would like to recollect is way back again in the case of Dr. Reddy's, my father had already started spending on social responsibility. Out of his own conviction, he had started Dr. Reddy's Foundation. But the key thing was, I think if I remember, sir, 98 or so, Chandrababu had invited my father to head a foundation called Nandi Foundation. So, and then the kind of things which Nandi did in those days was something completely unconventional. In fact, even being in government, he had actually outsourced some of the projects which were not getting completed, some of the irrigation projects. It set a certain example. And Nandi Foundation, after that, has grown from strength to strength. You keep hearing about Araku coffee any point of time. So that was, again, through the Nandi Foundation. So the question I wanted to, and also a message from you, sir, to all us entrepreneurs is, how exactly should we think about discharging our corporate social responsibility, or even, I would say, just social responsibility, because business is one side of it, but we're also thriving because of the communities around us. What would be your message to the entrepreneurs?
No, I wanted to request all of you, this is the right forum, I'm thinking. Either first generation entrepreneurs or second or third. We are all, in the beginning, small way, we built or we started. Even I studied in government school. Even Satish, father studied in government school only. And he worked in government job only to start with. With our knowledge, we explored opportunities. We are able to reach this stage. This is where all of us has to see what type of society we have to envisage in future. Only billionaires club, all millionaires club, and haves and have-nots, vast difference. Some people are having huge wealth accumulated. Some people are denied day-to-day living standards also. Earlier I used to promote, this is where PPP model. At the time, everybody used to be afraid of talking. I used to not only talk, execute it. First PPP project in power sector, Jagurupadu by GVK. That is the first of its kind in India itself. After 30 years, they handed over to government. If you see our airport, is PPP model. If you see telecommunication sectors are all PPP models. So many things, even our roads. I have seen around late 2000s. In Malaysia, small country, 2 crore population, 8-lane road from east-west corridor. But India, 125 crore population, now 145 crore, but no road of that type. Then I insisted the then Prime Minister. First proof of concept in PPP model, Nellore to Chennai. After that, Golden Quadrilateral Road. Today, all roads are PPP model, that is toll payments. Now airports, everything is coming. So in the process again, people are becoming more and more rich. Day by day, we are thinking, we are seeing now, billionaires number is increasing. Contrast, common man is suffering. At the time also, as you rightly mentioned, after visiting America for 10 days or 15 days, I came to Hyderabad, I called few people to start Naidu Foundation. NGO, non-profit organization. Then everybody supported Anjali Garu then. Then I asked him to start this. Then he has done wonderful work at that time. Ultimately, he handed over this Naidu Foundation to Mahendra, Anand Mahendra. He is promoting now Araku coffee in a big way. Araku coffee has become a big brand because of Naidu Foundation, promoted by Anand Mahendra. So this is the type of work they are doing. Now I am introducing, I am appealing all of you, MBK 1020, P4. MBK means Margadarshi Bangaru Kutumbam. Margadarshi, all entrepreneurs who can do that. Bangaru Kutumbam, all poor families who are all deserving. 1020, 10 members of top has to adopt 20% of bottom. It is a continuous process. I was also similar at that time. I used to walk 5 kilometers, 6 kilometers for high school, carry my bag, my food, and then return home. Today I am giving all professional lectures and also everybody how to create wealth, everything. So in my village, so many people are poor even today. They are suffering even minimum basic needs. This is the experiment I am doing. Apart from welfare, what government is doing, development, what we are doing, bandwidth we have to provide them. Give hand holding, right time, right assistance, and also guide them. Even sometimes, guidance also very crucial. If you 10th class student, you want to send him for higher education. If you focus on his education, even if necessary, some financial assistance, then he will get good education, good job, that family will be totally changed. This is where I am thinking. I've seen society now for the last 4.5 decades. Now wealth creation is a reality. India is going to become, as on today, 4th largest economy. Another 1 year, 3rd largest economy. After that, we are going to compete 2nd or 1st. If all of us will work very well, we will become number 1 economy. I don't have any doubt about it. We are having advantages. Even sometimes we have to correct some of the important issues also. One example I will give you. Europe is suffering, aging problem. China is suffering. Japan is suffering. Korea, South Korea, even Singapore, all countries are suffering. India is having advantage as on today demographic dividend. It will continue another 20 years. Then India will suffer aging problem. This all of us has to realize. South India now already started aging problem. Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, all the states 1.5, 1.6, even Tamil Nadu 1.4 replacement level. We need 2.1 fertility rate. That is the biggest challenge. Earlier, I promoted population planning. I brought one order, more than 2 children, you are not eligible to contest in local bodies. Now I have cancelled it. Now I am going to bring very soon, less than 2 children, you are not eligible to contest. This is another same person. At that time I have done. Now I have reversed it. I am going differently. I am visualizing the population. Now all rich people, they are having only 1 child or no child. Long back I used to give slogan in Hyderabad, IT professionals, wife and husband. Let us marry, no kids, double income, let us enjoy. That is the life. Now all these things will happen, then population is the big problem. Now we are talking in future, technology, everything. What for? This is all I wanted to sensitize the important sections of the society. Give back to the society, not money. Everybody is thinking to give money with passion. You have to work, hand-holding, whatever manner, then you will have that satisfaction. And also if you interact people, then only you know the realities in life. So this is my message. I want to request all of you, MBK 1020, P4, earlier to create wealth, PPP model, P3. Now I am promoting to reduce the inequalities, P4. Long back I created Janmabhoomi program. I called all over the world people should come and invest in villages. They have done extremely well. Now I am calling same principle, come back and adopt people, those who are all below poverty or otherwise lost by, and handhold them. This is where I am giving message. After all, we are all human beings. Fellow human beings you have to serve. Otherwise, there is no meaning by giving lectures here. I'm saying so much of wealth we can create, so many things we can create. At one stage, Satish Nidda also is not eating gold, he is eating only food. That also limited quantity. Otherwise, he's a diabetic, will have a problem. Even is a medicine pharma man. Pharma man also has to eat limited quantity only, nutritious food. Then only we'll have all these controls. Now, this is my request for all of you. One message.
So thank you very much, sir, for I think it's the last message that you left for everybody. I think it's a very important message for all of us. It's also very inspiring to also hear that here's an appeal by the Honorable Chief Minister to all of us to also look beyond our business. What else can we do to the society? Because all of us are endowed with wealth, a lot of good things that we are able to enjoy in life, but there are also these have-nots. what can we do to help them also move up the ladder, and what is it that we can contribute, not just purely by money, but also through our efforts, through our thinking, which we can impart to them. So thank you very much for the messages. I wanted to leave it to Sindhu to take it to the audience. Yeah, thank you.
So thank you once again, sir, for such insightful experience and advice. And thanks, Satish Garu, for amazing moderation. We have some questions from the audience. Can I request Arun from EU Assam to ask his question? Can the mics be passed?
Oh, good evening, sir. A very warm welcome to you from all of us here from EU Northeast India. So you were truly an inspiration as a politician, as a leader, and also as a visionary. So my question to you is, sir, where you be asked to advise the Honorable Prime Minister of India to create a vision for the next 5 to 10 years, what would that be?
Now, vision is already prepared. Vikasit Bharat 2047. On the base of that, we have prepared Swarna Andhra Pradesh 2047. Even everybody is having an aspiration. Even all of you are having aspirations. And also we can visualize things. Only few people will execute it. Vision, execution, very, very important. Even our Honorable Prime Minister, if you see, highest growth rate in the world as on today. Every country is growing around 2%, 2.5, 1, even sometimes less than 1% like that. But India is growing reasonably well, 7+. I am confident if all of us will support it with all innovative ideas and technology breakthroughs, India will grow 10+. It is possible. If we grow 10+, then employment will come, wealth will be created, welfare can be given. That is the ultimate satisfaction for all of us. One is individual benefit. We are all thinking, okay, I'm doing well, that is good. But ultimately, you have to remember you are all contributing for nation building, national commitment. What all you are doing, you are adding GSTP. You are contributing for GDP. Because of GDP, revenue receipts will increase, governments. That money we can spend again for welfare, development, regulatory, everything. So, advice to Honorable Prime Minister is not okay. Only advice I am giving it to you. All of us will work sincerely. Then automatically things will be improved day by day.
Sugandha Kedia from Raipur. She had a question.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Good evening, sir. Very, very proud to be here. And very, very inspired, first of all. I think I under-researched the man, the magnificent man sitting in front of me. As a weaver-driven brand, I have this question because everybody is talking about green energy, technology, how everything is going to be developed in these kind of terms. But nobody is talking about weavers, sir. I really want to understand that if in Andhra Pradesh, I want to connect because I've been working with weavers in Kashmir, in UP, in Chhattisgarh, how to connect with them and what is the kind of government support can the weaving community and the craft community can get?
No, we are doing our best. I really appreciate your extraordinary concern. Weavers community is one community. They deserves all help. Generally, weavers communities always, they know only weaving. Except that work, they cannot do even labor work. I have seen for the last 30, 40 years. Everybody is transforming, but the transformation is very less in weaving community. because of mechanization, modernization, big industrial revolution, all these things happened. Now, if you can come with proper ideas, I will be very happy to work with you. Money is not the constraint. We will provide sufficient money with the latest designs and market, traceability, and also our certification, everything. We can go. And also now, even handicrafts are having better future now. For experience centers, people are working. But so far, weaving community also are marginalized in activity. At least this we have to protect now. If you can come back with the proper proposals, I will be very happy to work with you. Even Suchitra Ella, industrialist, I kept her as advisor for handicrafts. If you can work with her, I want to create around 100 experience centers also, weaving centers, and protect them. Even I am giving 200 rupees and 500 rupees. That is 200, 500 units of power free. Either handloom 200, power looms 500 units free power. And also some more incentives we are giving. We will work together. Thank you. Very nice of you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The next question will be from Varun Sureka from Hyderabad EO.
So thank you for being here today. It's truly an inspiration to just understand the clarity of thought you have. More than anything else, you are immediate to respond because you know exactly what you're looking for. So the question from my side is, in a young state like Andhra Pradesh, how are you institutionalizing continuity in policy, execution, and governance across time horizons to build lasting investor confidence? And what would you define as AP's durable competitive advantages?
Yeah, you are right. That is the biggest exercise I am doing. I am rebuilding Andhra brand. Always we are very strong in Telugu brand, combined Andhra Pradesh. That is where I built brick by brick Hyderabad. Recently, Kia Motors also you have seen. We are able to attract that investment. Tomorrow, ArcelorMittal, we are laying a foundation for Steel City itself. It is nearly 1.5 lakh crores investment, biggest steel plant in the country. It is coming in Visakhapatnam district, Anakapalli district. Tomorrow we are laying the foundation. Phase 1 will be inaugurated 2028. Google is coming $15 billion US. Even BPCL is coming around 1 lakh crores investment. For the last 21 months, we are able to attract nearly 20 lakh crores investment to create 20 lakh employment. Even last year, 25.3% of investment has come to Andhra Pradesh, one state. That is the biggest investment in the country so far. So, because all these things, trust factor and also brand. Earlier, I used to talk ease of doing business. Now I have changed the gear, speed of doing business. Even speed of delivering governance. So with the technology, I can track everything. Once you sign MOU, it is our project. Either land clearance, approvals, hand-holding, without any problem, it will go very smoothly. Everything we are assuring you. That is where people are taking Andhra Pradesh as the best example. Even supply of power, cost-effective, no litigation, everything I can do for you. Anyway, experience is better. All of you, either some of you are startup, young entrepreneurs, start your own enterprise in Andhra Pradesh, you will have experience, then you will believe, then you can tell to others. That is my request. All of you has to come to Andhra Pradesh first, either witness or start your venture. That is my appeal to all of you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the next question will be from Raunak Kandelwal from Delhi.
Hi, sir. Good evening. As entrepreneurs, we all set visions, some short term, some long term. But after setting the vision, the execution is the key to measure growth and success. In your style of management, do you prefer agile approach, where you set short-term visions, 1 year, 6 month, 18 month, or do you prefer to have longer-term goals which are 5, 10, 15 years? Which style of management in measuring your growth has worked best for you?
No, ultimately sustainable ecosystem we have to create. For example, I will give you. Earlier, we are all agrarian state, Andhra Pradesh, combined Andhra Pradesh. I want to promote entrepreneurs. Some entrepreneurs are not bothered at the time, they are not aware how to navigate their problems. I used to call them. Every month, I used to have SIPB meeting and also cabinet clearances, continuously monitoring each project. When there is a signal of seeking or it is going for problems, I used to call them and monitor and revive. I used to call like these meetings. Sometimes all bankers I used to ask at the time to give money liberally. They used to say, your entrepreneurs are not up to the mark. They borrow money. They will divert money. In the process, industry are becoming sick, but they are all rich. They are smart. Then I used to call all people like this. Then I told them, this is your money. Credit rating is very, very important. Once you are defunct or default, you may not get money forever. Better to repay regularly so that you will get money. That is how I promote. And also I am telling you, I used to take my people, entrepreneurs all over the world, different countries, for exposure, for networking, for MOUs, for partnerships. Originally, they are not entrepreneurs. Within 5 years' time, everybody tasted. They have become very good entrepreneurs. At one stage, there was a talk, Andhrapreneurs, not entrepreneurs. They have changed the definition. Entrepreneurs means care of Andhra Pradesh. That is how we have done. Today I am proud, second generation entrepreneurs are from Andhra Pradesh. Some of the sectors, IT, construction, these are all sectors, we are very strong. Now real estate. Now Hyderabad, earlier no real estate. Today biggest real estate. Recently DLF, when I met him, he was repentant. He told me, when you called me to Hyderabad, I was reluctant, I didn't believe. Today I am feeling, this time Amravati I will come. 100% I will come. I don't want to lose opportunity. This is where I am saying visualization is important, execution is important, sustainable ecosystem we have to create for long-term sustainability. That is where I am working. I am assuring you that type of culture, that is where I am saying one family, one entrepreneur. And also every family, they have to use AI or they have to prepare use cases of AI. That is the ecosystem I want to build. We are all having Silicon Valley, that is in America. Tomorrow, we are all going to talk. This is Quantum Valley, that is from Andhra Pradesh, that is from Amaravati. Hyderabad and Amaravati will go hand in glove. These two cities will be the most livable cities in future. Why Hyderabad? I laid the foundation, I have seen. Now I want to grow this city also. I don't want to see any defame or less image, everything. But Amaravati will be the Hyderabad plus city. Both cities has to move 1 and 2. That is our vision.
So since this is conference about future of everything, we have also invited our future leaders, that is the kids of our members. We'll take quick 2 questions from them, and then we'll end the session. Amod from Hyderabad, would you like to ask your question?
Honorable CM Garu, your visionary leadership is shaping Andhra Pradesh into a future-ready growth engine and attracting massive investment into the state. If you were standing in our shoes today, starting a company in Andhra Pradesh, which one sector would you say has the most potential for growth for the next 20 years to help reach the Swarna Andhra 2047 goal?
Good question. Congratulations. Now, so many sectors are emerging. One is green energy is one. And also technology adoption is another. Future is totally technology. Wherever you are, I am here. I can run my government through WhatsApp or virtual. These are all the things that are going to come. In Amaravati, lot of opportunities in future. Even you name any technology, space technology, we are having a space city. Drone technology, we are going to have drone city. Electronics, we are going to have electronic city. MedTech zone and wearables on health devices, we are manufacturing there. And also aerospace. As on today, we are producing airport flights, all these things in different countries. Now we are building ecosystem for aerospace. Semiconductor is the future. We are going, even robotics. Agriculture is going to redefine with agri-tech. Even earlier, agriculture only traditional way. Now by using technology, how to do agriculture. These are all various things are going to come. Only the way entrepreneur has to select which area is having interest. We can handhold him. That is the future. Multifold approach, but entrepreneurs will have their own way. You can come, we will handhold, we will guide you, and we will do everything for you. That is the future. So, after you want to become entrepreneur, come to Andhra Pradesh. Wherever you are interested, we will guide you and handhold you. You can do now pilot projects also. Students can do their pilots in Andhra Pradesh. From 7th onwards, I want to ask students to go for innovations. Even now we are going AI in a big way, algorithms, how to prepare. Even quantum AI, how to go about, that also we are doing. Every school I want to make it net zero concept. That means water conservation, power generation, everything at their doorstep. Okay, good. Thank you.
The last question is from Aditya.
Good evening, sir. That was truly inspiring, your openness and vision for the future. It really stood out to all of us. I'm Aditya Paturu, a class 10 student. Sir, if you were 16 today in an AI-driven world, what would you build? And how would you partner with the government to create the impact at scale?
Good. He is a third generation entrepreneur. So his grandfather was started a technology-driven company. So he's aware of that. Even they are working with defense now. As you rightly mentioned, compared to me, you are all in advantaged position. When I was in 10th class, at that time only 4 has come. We had a problem. Even for my village, there was no road, no bus also. Through Sramadhanam, we built a road, then only bus came. That were the days. Even at that time, Even we used to get one paper, Hindu paper, to see advertisements. No papers also at that time. Then only Naidu has come, and one by one, after that electronic media, now social media, everything has come. This generation, you are very fortunate. You are having technologies, almost all emerging technologies. That is the biggest advantage. But always, I am having ideas of 16 years age. All your aspirations, imagination, visualization, everything you will do, better than you, I am doing that. At that time, IT, nobody visualized, I visualized. Now AI, nobody is talking, I am talking AI. Nobody is talking quantum. I am very clear. Even tomorrow, Satish Reddy, by using quantum, personalized medicine is going to produce very soon. What medicine, which medicine, every person is needed, he is going to produce personal medicine. That is going to happen now. So with all these things, I am seeing an inspiring time. One time, technology. On the other side, the way people's thinking is very important. You are all thinking very, very progressive. It has to be further taken to the logical conclusion. Another 10 years, people are talking 20, 30, 40 years. America took centuries to become developed economy by attracting global talent, everything. Asian tigers took 30, 40 years to emerge as leaders. Now another 2 decades, you are going to see different world. Every year there will be a difference. Every 5 years there will be a difference. One is thinking process of youngsters and also technology maturity and availability. It will change drastically. This is my assessment. And also we have to keep, this is where I am preparing vision. In that vision, 10 principles. One is water security. One is zero poverty. One is employment. Human resource development with population management. And also deep technology. Product perfection. Swachh Andhra Pradesh, Swachh Bharat. And also cost-effective power and logistics cost. Everything as on today, some of the areas shortage. We have to go for surplus. Then only we can achieve our, for all these things again, technology is a big handy. Never I imagined my Aware. One organization have created Aware. In Aware, I can get real-time data, temperature of all areas, real-time. There is any heat wave. I can predict, I can measure, I can give guidance for timely actions. Real-time groundwater, I can get it. Soil moisture, reservoirs water levels, and also air quality, wind direction, which direction it is going, and also what is the crops available, with that direction, with wind and also quality of wind, what is the pest it is going to come, preventive actions. So these are all unimaginable things are going to happen. Only imagination, sky is the limit, according to me. If you think routinely, everything will be seen routine. If you think innovative way, you will get ideas also, innovative ideas. By sitting anywhere in the world, you can do service anywhere in the world. Distance is not the constraint as on today. From remote village, you can service the global community. That is the order of the day in future. For all these things, again, leadership, leadership, leadership. Best entrepreneur, create things, execute it meticulously. That is going to happen. This is where we are. I'm telling you, side effects also. technology, if you use excess, sometimes I'm feeling that also. In a family, in a common roof, wife and husband are giving messages. In the same house. Now everybody is busy. It will create tensions. Ultimately, tension-free life is important. Everything, there are limitations. If you use anything positively, it will be productive. If you use or misuse, it will be counterproductive. That is where I am advising all of us. Technology is both double-edged. If you use positively, sky is the limit for your growth. If you use negatively, even sometimes some people are addicted with crime, stories, everything. It will drain our energy. Our mind will be polluted. Our body will be totally polluted. This type of things will come. Only why I am talking all these things, I have seen with values. Now I am seeing no values, only materialistic happiness. That is a dangerous trend. Without values, you earn money also, you may not have happiness or better living standards and happy life. So all of us has to think in that direction. I'm telling you again, best civilization, Indian culture. Nowhere in the world family values except Indians. That is the biggest advantage. If you spoil that values, then you may not get peace anywhere in the world. So, if you go to temple, always go and pray without expecting anything from God. You will repay for God. That is where you are getting some confidence or some solatium. That is the, I'm always telling, these temples, churches or masjid, these are all the healing centers for different people. Apart from all these things, Indian culture, Indian family values are the best. Even I have seen in some of the countries, aging problem, lonely life. Whenever you are alone, you will get all bad ideas and also your depressions. Earlier, we used to have giant families, big families. Now micro families have come. Even micro families, there is no mentoring. Sometimes wife and husband will fight. At least elderly people used to say something. Now there is nobody to guide them also. Then automatically they are all disturbed. For small things, they are going for divorces. That is the biggest challenge. So these are all various things. Earlier, for me, for pension, families are divided. For house, families are divided. To get one more house like that. Now I am saying bigger families, maximum benefits from the government. If you are 10 members family, I will give you better benefit for you. Or otherwise, if you are only single, I want to reduce that benefit for you. There are 4 members or 5 members, I can give you 3-bedroom house. So that comfortably you can live, and then there is a social security, family security, health security, even sometimes financial security, everything will be there. Like that we have to think all these things. So you also come back with ideas. Every time I'm telling you how to build society, it is with ourselves only. What type of society for future? So I'm very happy. Any other ideas, you can reach me. Give me innovative ideas for overall benefit of the society or empowerment of the society. Now I am requesting our Dean also, I am going to talk. In Andhra Pradesh, we want to promote entrepreneurs in a big way. One family, one entrepreneur. I am requesting your organization to set up your organization, Andhra Pradesh, you are hand-holding existing entrepreneurs as on today. Now we have to create an organization for promoting entrepreneurs. This is the biggest exercise. We will work together. I'm confident future is only for entrepreneurs, small business or big business or medium business, how to do more effectively. We will work together. With this, I'm thanking all of you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Sir, those were truly inspiring and motivating words, sir. So we will certainly have a balanced approach for our short-term, mid-term or long-term goals, like the way you advised. And thank you, sir, for that incredibly insightful and forward-looking conversation. So may I request our partners to kindly come forward for a small felicitation. So Madan Pilula, Dean ISB, Sudhakar Chitra from Fresh Bus, Karan Goenka and Prakash Goenka Garu from Shri TMT. Next, can I request Sindhura, Uddhav, Vipul for a group photo? Please, if you guys can just come over here. Followed by a group photo with the ISB leadership. Rahul as well.